Yeah, buddy. It's R.I.M.E live in HD. We back. Just like I said. Series 3. Like and subscribe. Share. Hit the notification bell for updates. Stuff like that. Check out my other channel, rimemusic. I got some fire. Stuff heading that direction. Just stay updated. I need you guys to stay tuned in. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. We're going to talk about one thing today. And it's how we're going to start off this Series 3. We're going to talk about identity. Identity today. What is identity? Identity is one of the most essential subjects that all of us need to get familiar with. Because identity controls way more things than we realize. It controls how you move. It controls who you associate with. It controls where you end up. It controls where you don't end up. Identity. Identification. Who are you? A famous movie back in the day called The Matrix. It's a little quote in that movie, and it says, "Know thyself." Who are you? The crazy thing about it is, none of us can really answer that question for real. Not in its entirety. Because just like these leaves, just like these trees, we're forever becoming. So you can give me an answer today, and that might be true today. But if I ask you that same question 3 months from now, 6 months from now, 2 years from now, might get a different answer, or probably not an answer at all. If you asked me 3 years ago, "Hey R.I.M.E, you think about becoming a YouTuber?" You wouldn't get an answer. You wouldn't get the same answer that you would get if you asked me yesterday. Who are you? Your identity is very important. And who controls your identity is even more important. A lot of people don't pay attention to the fact of you can actually choose, in most cases, what you're known for. When you just look at your life, like, all right, I want to be known as a person that does this. I want to be known as a person that did this for people. I want to be known as a person that didn't take no crap from people. Stuff like that. You get to choose for the most part what your reputation or what you're known for. By the constant decisions you make, by your habits. That's what people get to know you. They get to know you through your habits, not just through your resume that you create. So what are your habits? Where did you get them from? Where did they originate? You ask yourself these questions when you get in your quiet time. Why do I do this all the time? Does doing this all the time help me in some way? Or does it just make me feel good? Why do I exercise all the time? Why don't I exercise all the time? Why do I date just this type of girl? Why do I attract this type of person? This channel is for students of life. Always keep the posture of a student. World will open up for you when you do that. Keep the posture of a student. Don't never get to the point where you think you know so much, because you don't. You might know a lot about that or this, but you don't know enough of anything like you think you do. Keep a posture. Keep an open mind. You notice I do more asking questions on this vehicle than anything else, because I want to know too. I want some answers. I said that in my first vlog. I need answers. You understand what I'm saying? And to this point, don't look like nobody want to give me no answers. I need answers. I need feedback. Because I want to know what you think. I want to know what you're about. Identity. People steal others' identities so they can use it for their purposes. When they're done using it, they don't need it no more. It's called identity theft. Crazy thing about identity theft, your identity doesn't even have to be valuable. Your credit could be super empty, super nothing for somebody to steal it. They can do whatever they want to do with it, build it, do whatever they need to do, and then get on up out of there. Or you could be a prominent figure where your identity is protected and stuff like that. They'll try to hack into that, grab it, because you probably already have some assets. So the crazy thing about identity theft is it's not based on the value of your identity. It's just the fact of it's your identity. You know what I'm saying? So it could be used. So here's the thing. Here's the crazy part about that thought. If somebody could take your identity and you ain't got no money, turn it into money, or take your identity, and you worth something, and take that from you, how much more can you take your own identity and turn it into something? Now, of course, we were talking about, illegal in that scenario, but on the legal side, somebody got that much ambition to take your identity and go buy a house and go do this with it and do that. What is that showing you? There's folks out here that see more value in your name than you do. I always told myself I would never be that guy that had opportunities that didn't take advantage of it. It'll be somebody else floating around here that'll take a better opportunity. I'm not having that. Not no more. I'm not having that. It's people out here that have been presented with the same opportunities as you. They took advantage of it and they went hard. You look at the same opportunity. Don't take it serious too much at all. Like, whatever. You know why? Because of how you identify yourself. Most arguments, wars, disputes, and all of that stuff, it's over identity. It's an identity issue. You know the famous quote, who you think you talking to? See, it's an identity issue. Because the science is, if they knew who they were talking to, they wouldn't be talking to me like that. If they knew who I was, they wouldn't be talking crazy to me like that. You know who I am? Do you know who I am? Because I know who I am. Do you know who I am? It's an identity issue. Substance abuse, peer pressure, abusive relationships, cheating, murder, obsessions, alcoholism. All that stuff can stem down to gang affiliations, deadbeat fathers, prostitution, tax fraud, all that stuff. All that stuff that people get nestled into and, get involved in, it all stems from the same thing. It's an identity issue. Who are you? Better yet, who do you want to be? Do you know our species is so advanced? We pretty much the only species on the planet that can actually become something. That blue jay flying around, that's a blue jay. That's it. If a bear comes and climbs over this fence over here, that's a bear. That's it. Unless I want to make him my pet bear. A deer is a deer. But us, we actually can become. Put the line there and fill in the blank. Whatever. Where does it all come from? Identity. Who you allow to give you your identity. Some parents, they take a path in life, they're great at it, and naturally When you're great at something and you're good at something and you realize that this is a duplicatable process, who better to carry the torch than your children? So your mama a cop, your daddy a cop, your mama a doctor, your daddy a lawyer. 9 times out of 10, if they're actually successful in that, they're gonna want to, you know, in some cases, give the child an easier start, a better issue. That's where we had issues. Some of the kids, didn't know how many you had, they might just want to, get into that field just because they want to please their parents. But at large, a lot of kids like, I know you great at that. I know you good at that. I know you got buku bucks doing that. I ain't interested in doing that. Some business owner, pops, dads, mothers, they want the kids to carry on the family business. Most of us, which are thinkers on this channel, we know that a lot of times, no matter, see, just because the business make money don't mean it don't produce stress. A lot of times the families let the parents die. Oh my goodness, let one of the parents die and try to pass the business on. Man, youngins out here, man, give me the money. Bump the business. Sell it. Sell it. People ain't interested, man. Ain't interested. Because I was talking about that in my last vlog. A lot of people don't want to build nothing. They just want to reap the benefits. A lot of people don't want to grow the tree. They want to eat off your tree. As long as it's bearing fruit on its own. But you sitting here telling me you want me to nurture the tree and plant other trees. Some people be with it. But that all stems from what? What they identify with. Parents came up in a different time, depending on the age factor. Came up in a different time. Question is, did they adapt to this time? It really boils down to how cool can the parents make it look to run the business like that. How they can convey it to the child. That's really what it boils down to. How cool is this? Is this cool in your eyes to do it like daddy did it or how mama did it? And if it ain't cool, like, man, I could do that. I want to do that. Yeah. Then we got some that carry on the family business and they do an excellent job. So it's a case by case basis. But it all based on how that child identifies with the parent. Because some children, their main objective is to please their parents. So whatever y'all want me to do, because I'm so thankful and XYZ. And then you got the other ones, they like, man, I want to carve my own path. I don't want to be in your shadow. I don't want to be in your shadow. I'm straight. It's understandable. You seen your pops get all the accolades for XYZ. Oh, your son, he pinched the cheek and all that. And you like, man, and then you wonder why all these rich kids, they get in so much trouble. A lot of them, not all of them. A lot of them get in a lot of trouble because they like, man, I'm trying to find my own way. I'm trying to find my own path. I don't want to just be, yeah, that's cool. He getting the, but I gotta look, I gotta get my own, you know what I'm saying? But what he talking about, it's alright, They get a little hater in them, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, forget him. Yeah, he could, yeah, whatever. But he was hard on me. He was this, he was that. I'm straight. I wanna be like something else. Because he might know something about the daddy that everybody else don't know. He's seeing all the praise going to the daddy about stuff. He like, man, I got some less than praiseworthy things that I know about my daddy. Yet y'all don't even know. So bump that. I ain't trying to be like him. Who knows? But at the end of the day, it all boils down to an identity issue. They're like, Remy, what's going on with this Farmer Jack vibe? Hey man, I get compliments everywhere I go with the hat, man. Y'all making me keep wearing it. Y'all love the hat. So I said, bump it. You dig? No one on the corner got swagger like us. But anyway, who are you? Who you want to be? Who do you identify with? Identify as a association word. Who you identify with? Who you want to be more like? A lot of us, we identify with people that might be doing wrong for certain qualities that they have. But we don't want the dirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say it's somebody out here, they clearly on their way to jail. But it's something we like about them. We like, man, I like that, and that about them. I don't like the fact that they doing the stuff that they doing. They about to end up getting jammed up because they sloppy in this area. But I like this about them. They got the charisma, they got the energy, they got the hustle, they got this, they got that. But I don't want to be where they about to end up. So we in part take a piece of a lot of people, you know, and digest that image and digest that energy. I say, I like that. So I don't really believe you love everything about everybody, hardly nobody. You know what I'm saying? But the more you get to know somebody, you start finding out things about them you don't like or whatever. But you know, that's why fans are so important, because most fans don't really know the person that they're fans of. They know what they like about them, and they just focus in on that. But anyway. Identify yourself with what you do, what you say, how you treat others, how you get the job done, how you pursue your goals, how you live life, period. Get your shine on. It don't matter which direction you turn a diamond, it's still a diamond. That's in Proverbs. No matter what direction. He said a gift is like a precious stone. No matter which direction it turns, it prospers. So use the gift that God gave you to make yourself distinct, like that precious stone. Find out what that is. Find out what those things are. And the more you polish it, and the more you give energy to it, it's gonna shine. And it's gonna all help shape your identity. It's R.I.M.E live in HD. Like and subscribe if you got any value out of this. We're gonna keep these bad boys coming out, rolling out. It's a very inspiring month for me. So we got we cooking up some good stuff. By the end of this particular month, we got some stuff cooking out. You're gonna see a lot more things rolling out. So I'm gonna holler at you guys. You guys be smooth. Share. Hit the notification bell. Like them, subscribe down below. I will holler at you guys. Peace.